Hello everyone, Manova Collectibles here with yet another Hot Toys unboxing and review video. And today we're taking a look at Captain Rex from Star Wars Clone Wars. Guys, a huge shout out to Day One Collectibles for sending me this figure. If you want to get this one or any other Day One releases, make sure you check them out. I put the link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, posting videos, figure previews, and now 6 scale and filter videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, and here we have the packaging, and as you can see we have a nice picture of Captain Rex in the front with this banner now consistent with any Star Wars releases. This is the side of the box. This is the bag with all the crescent warning, small pieces, do not eat it. This is the other side of the box with a nice picture of Captain Rex, bottom Star Wars, last but not least, Star Wars on the top of the box. Alright, so now enough with this, let me open this up and take a better look at the figure and the accessories. And right after that, we have this awesome insert art with a nice picture of Captain Rex. I love this one, and stay tuned for the poses because I pull really nice poses for you guys. Now in the front we have a few accessories here, so let me remove this tape and show you in a more closer look and see what we have here. So here we have the jetpack, we have the flame effect, we have the rifle, we have the blaster, etc. Now let me open this up and take a better look at the figure and the accessories. And I can smell a brand new Hot Toys, and I love this. I can't wait to show you all the details. Now let me remove the plastic and you guys can see this awesome head sculpt of Captain Rex. Now will this be one of my highest score I've done so far? Well, stay tuned to the end. And that's basically it for this. Now let me take everything out and take a closer look at the accessories. And here we have all the accessories, and we're going to start with the display base, which is very basic, you know, very similar to every Star Wars release, so really nothing new. At least the spelling in the name tag is correct, and that's a huge plus. If you ask me, this is the bottom of the base with some Lucas LTD. Now moving on to the next one, we have this awesome jetpack, and guys, I love the paint application. You can see the weathering in the front, and of course with the blue and dark gray, you can see some dirt underneath. This is the side, this is the back, which is magnetic, so that's a huge plus. This is the other side, and then on the top we have a small feature, which is this missile here. So you can take it out and you have the missile. It does look very nice. Love the paint application. You can see the scratches there underneath where you can put those I guess flame effect or jet effect, whatever you want to call it. So let me put this, and that's basically it for this jetpack. Now then we have this blaster, very similar to the FABSFIGURES battalion. You can see the gimmick, you can move it up and down. Love the paint application. The weathering on the top looks very nice with this kind of like a metallic dark gray, if you will. I really like the details. Now then we have these two pistols here, which is the one that he uses for that iconic expose, which I'm going to show you that later in the video as well. And that's basically it for these two guns. Now moving on to the next one, we have this little piece here, which is going to help you to remove the visor from the helmet, which don't worry, I'm going to show you later in the video. Then we have this piece here, which you can actually put in the front of the figure, and the good thing is this is magnetic. Then we have this jet effect or flame, whatever you want to call it, which you can put on the jetpack. So let me show you here. So you put one effect in this side and then the other one on the other side, and it does look very nice, very similar again to the FABSFIGURES jetpack and effect. So really nothing new, but love the paint application nevertheless on the jetpack. Then we have this awesome, beautiful head sculpt of Captain Rex, and I have to tell you guys, Hot Toys did a really good job. I can see very nice paint application. Love the texture on the skin, even the hair, right? It does look nice as well. You can see the shape on the side and of course the top of the head. And don't worry, I'm gonna show to you how you can see it with the actual body of Captain Rex. Now moving on to the next one, we have this helmet here with the orange, and this is very similar to the FABIO 1st Battalion. You can see some weathering here on the side, and of course this is the back. You can see the gray and of course the orange all over the top, and nothing underneath the helmet. That's basically it for this. Then we have this kind of like a visor that you can put on the helmet, which don't worry, I'm gonna show you later in the video in one of the poses, and of course in a closer look, and you can just put that there. And I think I got the wrong orientation because, you know, I'm not perfect. Then we have all this bunch of hands here at the bottom, and this is what I really like. You can see the blue with those lines crossing the days or whatever the counting, but it does look very nice. That's basically it for the accessories. Now taking a closer look at Captain Rex, guys, I have to tell you, this guy looks amazing. I really like pretty much everything so far that I've seen. Now let me get my tape and see how tall this figure actually is, and my tape is telling me that this guy is about 12 inches tall, so it's a really good height for this figure. Now taking a closer look at the figure itself, you can see all the details on the helmet. Love the blue, love the weathering. You can see that line in the front, obviously those little numbers there. This visor, you can move it up and down, and this one is removable, so you know you can put the other visor as well. Now you can see the weathering, very nicely painted, especially here at the bottom of the helmet. This is the back with the gray line, and of course the other side, and the little piece there, the little ear if you will, you can remove it as well, and of course the top of the helmet. Now then we have this solid piece here which is glued together, so just be very careful. You can see the shoulders, which you can actually move up and down, very nicely painted, some scratches here and there, and I love the details, especially on the gauntlet, right? You can see the numbers same as the other accessories I showed you earlier. Now this is the other side. You can see a lot of details going on. The weathering, very nicely painted. I love this blue with this kind of like a weathered white, if you will. This is the gun holder, looking awesome as well. And of course this piece here is a piece of cloth, very nicely done. It actually folds very naturally, so it is not wire, unfortunately, which I think it is okay. Now if you guys are still watching, please don't forget to like, because liking this video helps a lot, and of course don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future Hot Toys and new releases. Now continuing with the review of this figure, you can see the bottom of the feet, Lucasfilm Ltd and Hot Toys 2021. This is the other side of the figure. You can see a lot of weathering going on in the back. Love this armor. Now the body is very similar to the FABIO 1st Battalion, and I think this was an excellent call. And if you guys haven't followed me on my unfiltered shows and live streams, I've been saying that this is gonna be the body, and it is. You can see the details here on the back looking awesome, and of course the detail on the shoulder pad. Now let's do some articulation. You can move the head up this much, down this much, and to the sides this much. Good articulation. Now this piece you can move it up and down as I mentioned before, so that's basically it. Now for the arm, you can lift it for about this much, you can move it forward for about this much, and of course back for about this much. Good range of motion, very happy so far, and some swivel here on the bicep. Now you can bend the elbow for about this much, and of course you have the classic peg articulation on the hand. So far perfect. Now for the body, for the chest, you can do the swivel up crunch like so. Not bad at all, very happy. Now this one is ratcheted joints, and you can move it up about this much as you can see, and back for about this much. Some limitations, but again it is what it is. Then you can bend the knee for about this much, very good. And of course just be very careful with that piece, the feet articulation, which is amazing. Very happy with the articulation. Right guys, so now let me show you this with Captain Rex head sculpt, and again this guy looks awesome, fantastic, beautiful, very nicely done. You can see this head sculpt with the actual body looking amazing. Now you can see the detail on the side, you can see some shadow on the beard, if you will. This is the back, nicely done as well. And I have to tell you guys, I don't know how I'm gonna pose this guy, if I'm gonna use it with the head sculpt or without it. I don't know, it's so good, I'm telling you, very nicely done. And of course the top of the head. Alright guys, so now for the next one, we have Captain Rex wearing the orange helmet, which again, very similar to the 501st Battalion. I don't see any differences actually, but it does look nice. This is the back, this is the side, and of course the front and the top of the helmet. Alright guys, last but not least, I put the actual visor, and it does look awesome, as you can see with this little piece here, which shouldn't be light up, but I guess it is what it is. Obviously you can move it up, which is a huge plus. If you ask me, it does look very nice. This is the side, this is the back. You can see the weathering again. I love this helmet, I have to tell you that. And of course the top, if you move it down, you will put it like so. Really like the design. Now guys, let's do some comparisons. And here we have Captain Rex next to the 501st Battalion, or Battalion rather. And as you can see, pretty much same height, same body, different paint application. Now for the next one, we have the Coruscant Guard, and I kind of like this guy. The red with the white is beautiful. I love it. And as you can see, same height as well. And of course, last but not least, I have to include one of my favorite figures, which is Commander Cody. And as you can see, health wise, pretty much similar. Obviously the shape of the head on Captain Rex is different. Alright guys, enough of this, let's do some poses. Alright guys, my final thoughts about this figure is very positive. Started with the likeness, I think this is by far the best representation of Captain Rex. The head sculpt is nicely done and hands down one of the best so far in 2021. Now this figure comes with a lot of accessories, which is a huge plus, and I can wait to display this bad boy. Now the articulation is actually perfect. Yes, it is one of the best articulations I've seen for a trooper. FABIO First was the first time I saw something like that. This one has ratcheted joints, good articulation on the hands. You can pretty much do any poses you want. And because of that, my final score is 10 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway very soon for the 6,000 subscribers, so stay tuned for details. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook group 6Scale Media for anything related 1/6 figures, both links in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.